Part 3, number sense. 19. How many integers greater than 20 and less than 30 are each the product of exactly two prime numbers? It doesn't say different prime numbers, so same prime numbers would be okay too. 21, 22, 23, 20. Okay, for prime numbers, we don't have to write it out. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 is a prime number, so we don't have to write it out. So 21 is 3 multiplied 7, so that's okay. 22, 2 multiplied 11, 2 prime numbers, that's okay. This either 4, 6, 3, 8, 2, 12, so either each pair, none of the pair would work. 25 is 5, 5, so these are 2 prime numbers, although they're the same, but they are still 2 prime numbers. 26, 2, and 13, so this will be okay. This is 3, 9, this doesn't work. 2, 14, or 4, 7, and both are not each prime numbers. So there are 4 cases, 21, 22, 25, 26. 20. If A plus B plus C equals to 68, and AB plus BC plus CA equals to this, and we need to find the value for ABC. Okay, let's look at this one. A plus B plus C equals to 68, and they have to be prime numbers. So when you add 3 numbers together and they are even number, that says either 2 of them are odd numbers or all of them are even numbers. That cannot be true, because for even numbers except 2, everything else is not prime number. So either A can be odd, and the worse than the third case would be all of them are odd numbers, but then you add them up, it wouldn't be an even number. So one of them has to be 2. So the other 2 would be odd numbers, right? Odd prime numbers. So if A equals to 2, and B plus C now is what? 68 minus 8, that's 66. So let's look at this. We need to find B plus C in this so that we could use the 66 to replace it. Okay, if we look at AB plus CA, distributive properties reverse. Okay, we take A out, that's B plus C, this term and this term, plus BC equals to 1121. A is 2, B plus C is 66. So that's 132 plus BC. So BC is 1121 minus 132. A equals to 2. Now you can find out A multiply B multiply C. Basically this number multiplied by 2. 21. Find a positive integer such that the sum of the positive integer and 72 is a square number. Okay, say this number is x. And the sum of this number plus 72 is some number square, okay? And the sum of this number plus 55 equals to another square number. Okay, last week we have exactly the same, almost exactly the same problem except the numbers. So what we did was we subtracted 2 equations, a squared minus b squared, that's on the right side, equals to x, you subtract out 72 minus 55. And this one would give you 17. So once you have 17, again, this is a plus b multiply a minus b equals to 17. This has to be the factors for 17. 17 is a prime number. The factors are only 1 and 17. So the only option is a minus b is 1, and then plus a plus b is 17. And use these 2 equations, you can find out a and b. Once you find a or b, you can use either equation to find x. 22. The sum of 3 consecutive primes is 159. What is the largest of the 3 primes? So you have 3 numbers. Let's calculate the mean. So that's easy. Well, that's relatively easy to find out the mean so that you know where to look for. You find the mean, you find the one smaller, one larger to see whether you can get to 159. So this is 53. 53 is a prime number. So let's look for the prime number smaller than 53. Okay, 51 divided by 3, that's no. 49, that's not a prime number. And the one before that is 47. 47 is a prime number. We don't look at the even numbers anymore because even numbers, except 2, they're all not prime numbers. 55, it can be divided by 5 and 11, so that's not prime. 57 can be divided by 3, that's no. And then the next one would be 59. And double check whether this would give you 159. So the difference between these two is 6. The difference between this is also 6. So this just so happens to be the mean. So this would add up to 159. 23. How many ordered pair of primes A and B satisfy this equation? So A plus B equals to 20. If A equals to 2, B has to be an even number as well. So A cannot be 2. So it has to be greater than 2. If we say 3, and the next one has to be 17, so that worked out. And the next prime number is 5, 15, so that doesn't work. Then we keep going up. But the next prime number is 7, and then you'd get 13, so that works. And the next prime number is 11. 9, that doesn't work. 13 and 7, that worked. We already have that. The next prime number is 17. 17 and 3, we have it. And 19 and 1. 1 is not prime number, so that doesn't work out. So these are only the 2 pairs. 24. If x over y is 2, z over x is 5, what is this? Let's simplify this first. X plus y plus z equals to x. This as if we're dealing with x plus y plus z divided by x. This can be easily separated out. X divided by x plus y divided by x plus z divided by x. Now we separate this into 3 different terms. X plus x divided by x is 1, plus y divided by x is y over x, plus z divided by x is z over x. Z over x is 5, x over y is 2. Therefore, y over x is 1 over 2. And this would give you the final answer. Problem 25. The ratio of the perimeter of a rectangle to the length of one of its sides is 14 over 3. If the area is 27 square inches, how many inches long is one of the long sides? Okay, we don't know which side is which. We define one side as A, the other side as B. Perimeter over one side is, perimeter is 2A plus B. Okay, over one of each side equals to 14 over 3. Let's carry this out. Multiply 3 to each side, then we have 6a plus b. We multiply 8 to each side, that would give you 14a. So 6a plus 6b equals to 14a. Therefore, 8a equals to 6b. Or a equals to 3 over 4b. Okay, this is one condition. The other condition is the area is 27. So A multiply B equals to 27. So this is the second equation. We can divide, we can divide this equation by this equation to get rid of the A. So we have 1 over B equals to 3/4 of a B divided by 27. Okay, we multiply B to each side, then we'd have 3/4 of b squared multiply 27 to each side equals to 27. Okay. Multiply 4/3 on each side. B squared equals to 27 multiply 4/3. So therefore, you would get, that's 9. So 4, 9, 36. So B is 6. Once you get B, you can use this one to find A. 3/4 multiply 6, that is 9 over 2. So question asks you, how long is one of the longer side? The longer side would be B, that is 6.